In this video, I'm going to show you what a songwriting day looks like in my world. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So what does your songwriting day look like? I feel like everybody starts at different times, gets different inspiration. Some people like to roll right out of bed and get working on it. Some people like to take their time. Some people start super late in the day, work through the night. Some people like to work more in the morning and afternoon. Everybody has a different style that works for them. So I figured it would be fun to just kind of do a fly on the wall video on what my average writing day looks like. So my big writing days are usually on the weekends. I do spend quite a bit of time on the weekday nights working on music, but the weekends are the ones I really get excited for. So before we go into the video and B-roll, please, if you are new here, like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow a ton and I truly appreciate it. Also, please make sure to go check out the description below if you want to support the channel. Other than just liking and subscribing, you can go listen to my music, you can check out my Instagram, my website, and all kinds of things like that, and there are some deals down there as well. All right, to the B-roll. So this day that I filmed this, it was a Saturday. And I try not to sleep in too much on the weekends, so I usually get up around 8 or 8:30. First thing I like to do is to let the dog out and walk outside with her and kind of breathe in some fresh air. For me, the first part of the day is really just getting the brain started. After we get inside, then I like to go down and fire up the studio. For me, there's just something therapeutic about going through the motions of flipping everything on and getting it all booted up. After the studio's fired up, I'll then pack up the dog and head out for a coffee run. The dog, she loves to come as well because at the coffee stand we go to, she gets a little treat, so she is stoked on that always. I also use this time to listen to some music and kind of get the creative juices flowing, and it just feels good to get out of the house and kind of see the world. Once I've got my coffee, I head back to the house, and once I'm in the studio, I usually spend about half an hour or so surfing YouTube, looking for either some fun entertainment content or some educational content that might help me in my songwriting. And of course, I'm sipping on my coffee while doing all that. Once I've finished watching a couple videos, the brain at that point is usually fully functioning, and it's time to start writing. I will either pick up some previous projects I've started, or I'll just start from scratch. Just kind of depends on what my writing schedule is looking like. Then of course, before I know it, it's time to take a break and have some lunch. On this Saturday, it was mod pizza. I like to set my day up where the first half has more movement in it. I'm out doing things and kind of just getting the brain turned on. Then I like the second half of the day to be more of a grinded out session. So once the grub is down, it's time to get back to writing. At the end of the day, depending on the project, I'll do an export of the day's work. That way I can listen to it in different scenarios to see how it makes me feel and to make sure I'm on the right track with it. Once the exporting is done, I then wrap up the day by shutting down the recording rig. So I'm a believer in not overwriting on any particular session. I'd rather stop a little short and be excited to get back to a writing session the next day than to burn out. Early on, I would always push through and write for an hour or 2 or 3 more than I should have, and most all the time, any ideas that came up in that time were just trashy, throwaway, or I'd be mixing too long. I realized it was a waste of time for me. So I've learned to stop short and get excited for the next day. And I've spent a lot of time writing music, so I've gotten to a point now where I can listen to my body, my mind, and my ears of when they start getting tired and when it's time to wrap things up. And it can be different every day. Some days I can go much longer, some days I need to wrap it up shorter. You know, it just kind of depends on my energy level and just what I'm working on, the style of music, how loud I'm having to listen to it, all those factors. But I never go into a day saying I'm going to work for 5 hours or 8 hours or 10 or 12 hours. I let my body tell me when it's time to put a bow on it and wrap it up. All right, I hope you found this video interesting. If you did, please like, and I want to hear how you guys spend your day writing, so comment below. Also, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, see you later.